What's that? Buttercup. She's whining here. We've been busy bees this week. It's not. I've got to tell you guys, it's not stopped raining all week. It's been so miserable. We've not been able to do a jot outside. It's just impossible to do any work outside. So what we've been doing, as in the title, we've been fortifying the middle greenhouse from Buttercup. We've got everything in now, all the canes, trellis work. I'm going to show you me doing all that in this video. And it's been about 3-4 days now since we've done that, and everything is fine, as you will see in the video. Would have normally put this video up yesterday, Sunday the 23rd, but I was up early that morning. I was on the car boots, and I must have done 8 or 9 car boots that day. I did get a few bargains. I got some coins and what have you, which I was quite chuffed with. However, I bought a load of 15 litre buckets. A friend of mine said, if you see any buckets, plant pots, grab them, will you? So I need as many as you can get. Well, I needed some as well. Anyway, I was on this car boot there. It's the one on the East Lancs. And this guy had 40 odd of these buckets, and he wanted 20 quid for the lot. So I bought them, and we split the buckets, me and George. So it cost me a tenner. And I've got these really well. Let me show you the buckets. What we got.
What? I'm trying to do a video and you sat on the food. Up it. I just bought a couple of bags of egg layers pellets from the shop. Some bird food for the birds, wild birds. And I just picked these 40 odd buckets up off the car boot. My mate George wanted some, so I decided to grab the lot. He wanted 20 quid. So split them in half, 50-50. There's 40, I think there might be, there's 20 there. And I think there's about 23 there, 24. So I'll be using them ones. I'm giving him them ones. He said he'd give him a tenner, and there is. So yeah, that's a good deal this morning for him, for both of us actually. Anyway, I'm gonna get the car. I parked the car up here so I need to move it because I can't leave the car here. It's against the rules. You can only drop stuff off once you've dropped them off out your boot. You've got to cart it. So that's what I'm doing. So I'll be back in a minute. Just gonna go move the car into the car park and Buttercup there up to mischief.
Now them are going to be perfect because we're going to be. I like to grow. Every other year I like to grow my tomatoes, and we use them buckets to grow the tomatoes in. I've been using all my other buckets though to put flowers in, as you probably noticed in the videos so far this year. Well, I'm starting to run out of them size pots anyway. I've got really lucky there. And so did George. George he wanted them for his tomatoes. Not tomatoes, his strawberries. So anyway, we both did alright out of that, but I come back here and unloaded all that stuff, and I was falling asleep, and I still needed to put the video together. So that's what I'm doing today. I've come down today. It's Monday 24th today. So I'm going to show you this video that I did during the week. Like I say, we started off. It was at hailstoning when we started doing this, and over a few days we completed doing it. We didn't do it all on the same day, so don't let the camera work kid yourself. It took us a few days to do it. When we lifted the last couple of bags of compost, underneath them was hundreds of millipedes and centipedes and woodlice. Anyway, we collected them all up in a bucket. You're going to see them in the video. But yeah, we've completed the task. So let me show you what we've been doing.
Today we're coming in here. I'm going to take at least 4 of these bags of compost. I'll put a couple in here and a couple in the other greenhouse for now. But we'll leave a couple in here to fill these gaps in. Obviously all this lot's got to come out. Buttercup, she's going to be reduced to there, here, and well, she's been sitting there, hasn't she? She's been lying down here, so she's keeping out of the way. The remainder of what's left out of these 2 bags will be used to just top these aloes up here, and then we put the tomatoes in. What we do, we put the tomatoes against the canes so she can't damage the stems. That's the idea. That's the plan anyway. So I'm going to have at it, and as soon as I say I'm going to do something, yeah, you're in the way again. Why? It's your bugger. Oh well, onwards and upwards. So, Buttercup scrubs over there for now. I've got 2 bags in here to put in here for compost. I've got to add the bloodfish and bone. I'm going to get my hoe on this in a moment and give it a good hoeing. Add some bloodfish and bone and grow more in it. Then we'll throw the compost on the top. And then we'll sort out where we're going to put the aloes. You know, basically we're doing what we've done here. So, like I said, I'm giving you a quick heads up what we're doing. I might throw a little bit in what we're done, but you get the idea, because you saw me doing this side. Like I said, I've got all my watering cans lined up there, ready to go. There'll be a bit more room in here. Once all these canes have been put in here and these bags are out of the way, it won't look as full. But yeah, Buttercup, like I say, she's got a food there between the pots. And yeah, fingers crossed everything goes well. She's kept off him, that's the main thing. But she does like to kick around having dust baths, so what we'll probably do is do the same on this side, leave a gap here as well. So we'll put food back here, but you know, she likes to sit there where she is at the moment. And obviously that's where the bed is. That would be normally where my cucumber would be, but not this year, unfortunately. Not this year. Right, anyway, so I'm just going to move these to one side. We'll get the hoe in here, give it a good hoeing, get the bloodfish and bone and grow more, and have it all set. I'm not going to do it now, I'm doing it tomorrow morning. It's getting quite late on in the evening now. Ever the explorer. Like I say, hopefully she won't cause me too many problems. She'd just shake her bloody head then. I'll get comfy, because that's the last time you're going to be sitting on plastic. I don't know. Whoa. Right, you're in the way. Bloody hell. I think we'll get all these out of here before we start doing anything. Look at that lot there. Bloody millipedes. There's hundreds of them. Right. Well, easy peasy. We get these out first, and then that's less things eating the tomatoes and everything. Quite a lot of them here, so yeah, let's get at them, get them out, and then we'll get all in this lot. Bloody hell. Well guys, like I say, it's hell stoning outside here. What I'm doing I'm getting all these millipedes and creepy crawlies, these wood lice, and we're just collecting them all, getting them all out of here. They're all underneath the compost, so yeah, while you've got the chance, get them out, because they'll just cause you all sorts of problems in the long run. But yeah, they're making short work of it. Sorry about the hailstone on the outside there. I think we've got everything. All the creepy crawlies, that is. She's not daft, is she? So we got all the creepy crawlies, all the millipedes and all the wood lice in there. Obviously I'll throw the plastic away, and all them will just go throw them into chickens, so chickens will make short work of them. But yeah, we just cleared, well no we didn't, because I can see one making a run for it there. Come here, in there you go. I can see a few more there. Anyway, we're just going to hang on for a bit. We'll get the stragglers, because we're not leaving any in here if we can help it. We're going to get the old going in a second. I've got to be careful though, don't want to damage me grapevine. But bloody hell, look at that bucket full of millipedes, wood lice, you name it, they're all in here. Oh well, let's move on. Like I say, I'm going to give it a good hoeing now. Ooh. Right, I'll just give that an hoeing. Now let's go and get rid of all these creepy crawlies. I'll be back in a minute. We'll get some blood fish and bone in here and what have you. There's Buttercup supervising. I'm just throwing some grow more and blood fish and bone into this bed. I'll save some of this for mixing into the pots. Right, so I've got my blood fish and bone. I'm going to give it a good hoeing in now. Like I say, it's very tight in here and it's been raining outside. But yeah, well, once we've hauled that in, then we'll throw some compost over the top of it and fill them right up to the top of the beds. And then we can put the halos in then.
If there was a weed in here, it's just been decapitated, along with everything else. I think maybe a bag will do this, maybe a bag and a half. Right, I'll come back when I've got the compost in here. Are you wondering what Buttercup's up to? There she is. She's keeping out of the way, which is great. We'll level it out properly in a bit, but I've got another bag just to put on this side. Don't even need a full bag, just probably a third of a bag. Like I say, what you gotta do, eh? Hey, she's got food, she's got water, she's happy, she's a happy cat. And as long as she keeps out of the way, I'm an happy bunny too. Right, let's go and get this other bag and we'll get it tipped in here. Starting raining again, buddy. Right, I'm just going to tidy all this lot up, level it all out, and then we'll come back to put the halos in. Sorry, Buttercup, just stay. Okay. Well guys, as you can see, my friend Buttercup and myself are in the greenhouse. Look at that hailstone there. It's absolutely bouncing down. I've just got my canes into the where I need them, and all I've got to do now is tie these into the stock like I've done here. But yeah,
I was going to put my cabbages out today, but as you can see, bloody hell. Crazy weather. Tie that hand loosely, and what I do, go up to this end and tie this end up. Yeah, once we got it all level, it's just like scaffolding really, it'll all hold itself together. But I got these here. Yeah, that sorry, talking with my mouth full. Got it very close to the glass as well. Just holds it all together. Yeah, these cable ties are absolutely awesome. Just got the last end up there to do, and then we're done. The greenhouse, all the halos in. I'll be coming along here very shortly with my my compost and my tomatoes and putting them all in. 12 Alicante, 12 Ailsa Craig, either side. There's Buttercup's food, there's where she sleeps, that's where she likes to sit. The food's just below, so she's got everything she wants. Just hope she doesn't come in here and start climbing all over everything, but as you can see, she's sitting between the pots at the moment. We made that one a little bit wider so she can sit there, because she does like to sit on the compost. But yeah, we got all the trellises in all the way, and we tied them together at the end there so they can't fall forward when you get all the weight on them, because these do take a lot of weight, these tomato plants, once they start growing. When they get to this side, we just take the tops off, and as you can see, we water them from below. Just put water into these into the halos. I need to push these down because they're not pushed down yet, but as you can see, it's looking pretty good, and Buttercup's behaving herself.
What? What? What's up? Come and tell me, right? Come and tell me. What? Come and tell me, right? Come and tell me, right? Right? He's a good pussycat, aren't he? Right? What? No, you're not going on my knee. Oh. What? What's up? What's up? Eh? What's up? Ooh. Wow. Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Get all his bloody hair off, bloody covered in hair. She's molting. All cats molt, but she's absolutely covered in it. Yeah, we've had an interesting morning so far. We managed to get the halos in, and as you see, I'm going to be putting the tomatoes in a moment. I'm just going to go and prepare me mix up. Basically, it's clover, and we're going to be using bloodfish and bone, and obviously the grow more. Mix that all together, and then we stick it into the actual pots. Tomato in, and then it's forget about it. But what I will do, I've got these pots. These little square pots, so what we do, we pile in the compost and everything to start off with, and we use a dummy pot, and then what we do, we take the dummy pot out, we put a plant in then, so we're not damaging the tomatoes. So I've got some Alicante and some Ailsa Craig, and that's what we're going to be growing in this greenhouse. I was expecting my mate George to drop us, he had some of these really big tomatoes, he had a few of them, I think they were called Miranda. Now if he's got some still, I'll go and pinch them off him. But we've also going to be growing some Roma. I'm going to be growing them in the back greenhouse, the Roma. Moneymaker in the front greenhouse. The other greenhouse over the other side of the allotments, our kids' greenhouse, we won't be growing out in that this year. In fact, what we're going to be doing is giving that plot up. My brother can't look after it. Like I said, he's got too many things on, and well, I can't look after it really. I mean, I'm looking after like 100 allotments to start off with. And that's just the icing on the cake. That my father was going to work it, but he's lost interest. So we're going to give it up to someone who's after one on the waiting list. First on the waiting list to get it. And in fact, I think there's one person on the allotment. I think she's called Salome. And she'll get the first opportunity. She's got half a plot. She'll get the opportunity to get the full plot, because she's asked for the full plot. And the first full plot that comes available, then because she's at the front of the list, she'll get get the option. But yeah, and what I'll do is the greenhouse. If I don't sell it and get me daddy's money back, we'll bring it over here. I'll have to dismantle it, but it's a beautiful greenhouse, you know what I mean. And yeah, absolutely everything perfect in every way. So no cracked glass, no nothing. So it's definitely not going to leave it because I can use it. Even the glass I could use all the glass in it as if I needed it. So see what happens anyway. But if someone wants to buy it, I'll probably let them have it for about 80 quid. It's like 500 quid greenhouse, so you know what I mean. It's not exactly a crappy one. It's a proper, well built one, and it comes with all the trimmings as well. But anyway, we're just toying with that. But the tomatoes, I'm going to get the tomatoes in here now, and showing me doing that. But first things first, I've got to go mix up, and not only do we put we put bloodfish and bone and grow more into the beds where we sit in the halos. We also put them in the halos as well with the bloodfish and bone as well. So they're going to get a double whammy, and they'll fly up these canes if Buttercup doesn't kill them. So let me go and get me me compost, and I'll show you me putting these tomatoes in. So we'll be right back. This is a bag of clover, and what we're doing, we're tipping the remainder of this grow more and this bloodfish and bone into it. And then we're going to mix it all into this this compost, and this is what we're going to be putting the tomatoes into in the middle greenhouse. Mix it all up. So I've got my medium that I'm going to put my tomatoes in. Where are you, Buttercup? You're around here some bloody where. Yeah, she's disappeared for 10 minutes. We might have to do some more of this, but a bit of grow more there. What we've got to do is all the halos, got to top them up. I'm going to get some tomatoes now, and then we can start putting a few in and see how Buttercup responds to them all. We're looking at here a 15 Alicante, and they're the tomatoes. What we do, we just take these, so you can just see them suckers. And take them out, and then we're going to plant them into the greenhouse in a moment. But yeah, there's 15 there, we only need 12. So I've got my compost, and if Buggerlugs keeps out the way, I think we cracked it. So I think the place to shove them, do the Alicante on this side I think, and we'll do the Ailsa Craig on this side here. So let's have at it. Right, we're just picking I take these bottom leaves off here. These are the first leaves. They don't. And what I do is push this down. I don't know if you can see me doing all this lot here. But yeah, push this down, and then what I do? Tomato. In it goes.
and then a bit of compost, and that's it really. We use this with a bit of soil in it just so I can compact it down. Now I can put the tomato in without damaging any of the roots that are out. So that's what I push that in like that. So that's plenty buried. We take these 2 leaves off here, and in it goes. Compost in the hole. Tap the pots. 2 more to go, and then we're done. Again, I'm just taking these suckers out, and we take the first leaves off these. You can plant them a bit deeper, and that's what I'm doing. We'll push down and tap them. The very last one is this one. Again, use the pot to push it down so you got the shape of your pot there. Take that out. Again, just flip the suckers out. Drop it in. That's all this Alicante that I'm putting into this greenhouse they're in. So all I've got to do now is water them in. And what I will be doing when I water them, I'm going to put water obviously on the top just for this time, just to give them a bit of a, make sure they're moist. And then everything else we'll be watering from here, watering the wells. But yeah, the tomatoes are in now, so it's just a matter of some Velcro to hold them up the canes, keep them tight to the canes, and I think Buttercup won't cause them any grief anyway. Right, onwards and upwards. Got the other side to do yet. Like I say, Alicante here, we're going to have to find the Ailsa Craig. I want to put out the Ailsa Craig on the opposite side. Okay, so these are the Ailsa Craig. Now them 12 there, I've had more sun than them ones, so we're going to be putting them 12 in there. And these are the Ailsa Craig. There we go. Look alright then. So then, we're going to go in that side. They're a bit smaller than these ones, but hey ho, not to worry, we'll soon fly up these canes. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put these ones in as well. Buttercup's going to have to move herself. If she goes into a crib, it would be great. I doubt it though. No, Buttercup's not moving, are you? Hey? Just filling these planters up with this mix of mine. Right, now then, here we go. This is the fun bit. I was going to use them, but they're not these pots. They're these type of pot what we're using. So what I'm doing, using that as a guide. take that out. And we're going to put these in. There we go. And just get it in there. And then we're going to get some compost and top it up. Do the same with this one. In fact, I can use this as a template. Yeah, what we're doing, we're taking these bottom leaves off and we take the suckers off as well. Yeah, take the suckers out and they grow really tall, and what we do, we take them bottom leaves off as well and we plant them slightly deeper. I mean, that's the root ball, that's perfect, that they're not pot bound. Drop them in right close up to the cane. Remember, we're dealing with Buttercup here. Compost. Job's a good one. Right, I'm going to continue down here. That's how, hopefully, Buttercup won't break them. I'm going to velcro them to get to the canes as well eventually. Right. I've got to mix some more compost up. I'm running out of compost. I've got a few more of these to do. So I'll be right back, folks. Well, as you can see, the greenhouse is all been done now. Tomatoes are in the halos. There's Buttercup in her crib, and the only way we're going to find out whether he's survived is to come back tomorrow morning and see whether Buttercup killed them all or not. But I think they'll be okay. She's not that bad. Now if there was fleece on there, she'd be trying to sit on it, so definitely can't put fleece on. But as you can see, there she is. All she surveys, she's looking out across. She looks content, that's the main thing. Well, day 4 of me planting my tomatoes. There's Buttercup having a breakfast. There's the water, that's where she lives. Underneath the stool there's the food. And as you can see, all the tomatoes are doing fine. All along here are doing fine. Really healthy. And like I say, Buttercup's not causing any problems, which is great. Buddy, the little robin, is very chipper. But anyway, there's Buttercup there between the tomatoes. So, as you see there, it's all been bulletproof from Buttercup. She's just there on the side of the camera. Swing the camera around, show you where she is. There she is. You're wondering where she is, although you probably see you got enough fed up of seeing her in the bloody video. She's a lovely cat. She adores me anyway. But yeah, we've got the greenhouse. She's not killed any plants, that's the main thing. And it won't be long before we start velcroing them together, and I can actually feel it raining again, starting to spit out here. So we got lucky here. That's where we're going to end the video actually. I've got to go over onto my brother's plot and collect a few things. He's knocking it on the head. I'll explain more about that in another video, but
yeah, the next things we've got to do is empty these other 2 greenhouses to get the rest of the tomatoes in and the chilies, and I need to get all my cabbages, collies and everything out on the back. We'll be lifting the garlic up soon, well, 2 lots of garlic anyway, and I've got a load of leeks, a load of sweet corn to go into that bed as well, so you know, it never ends. But that's where we, like I said, where we leave it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I say the tomatoes should do really well this year. I've got high hopes for them anyway. But that's where we have to leave it. Like I said, I've got to go and get changed, so I'm off to bloody hospital again. And I spend more time in hospital than I do on the allotments just last couple of months. And I've got another appointment tomorrow, so once I've got them out of the way, I think we'll get stuck into the plot. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and goodbye for now.